Hello and welcome back to the Movie Attic. I'm Mike, and as I've said before, this is the Attic where I discuss and review movies, DVDs, Blu-rays, and 4Ks for all the nice people out there in YouTube land. Like I said last episode, this was going to be one with my son Jacob.
What's up, YouTube land people? You all miss me?
Yeah. So anyway, and like I said last episode, this episode is all about Shin Ultraman, which we saw in the theater together back when it came to theaters.
Yeah, 2023. This movie was made in 2022.
Yep. Oh, and I guess I don't have a lot of stats because of this thing. I guess you could show the back. It doesn't have a lot of stats about it. I mean, it's obviously it's in color. I assume it's in the 2:3:5 to 1 aspect ratio, but it doesn't tell you that. It's got a 5.1 surround sound Japanese track, and same thing with English, and a 2.0 English.
Yeah, but we didn't watch the English version because I think Japanese version is better.
Yeah, the biggest complaint I heard about this release was the subtitles.
Yeah, how they're not matching up.
Yeah, and if you get towards the end of the film, there's a lot of fast dialogue, and there's all kinds of, like, greater than, less than signs in between all the different subtitles, and it makes it hard to read, at least read fast.
Yeah, and also, too, this movie might need to take a little trip to the alphabet lost and found because apparently some words in the subtitles are missing their letters. In one, the word because is missing its E.
Oh, well, there we go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here's the inside. No fancy artwork, just the disc.
Yeah. And of course, that's a Blu-ray. And that was the major complaint about that release. There was a Canadian release by, I don't know if it was Raven Banner, that supposedly fixes the subtitle problem, plus it came with a slipcover, which I've been waiting to try and see if somebody in the States was maybe selling it on eBay or somewhere to pick that one up. That copy's actually his.
Yeah, I bought this off of Amazon.
Yeah. Which is still available on Amazon.
Yeah. And it's worth, let's see if I can, yeah, as you can tell, I got some paper here.
Yeah, I only have this little bit, so.
For Shin Ultraman on Amazon, the price is $17, and for the DVD, it's $16.
Oh boy, might as well get the Blu-ray at that difference. Unless you don't have a Blu-ray player, of course.
Yeah. And also, too, Ultraman was made by Mr. Sabraya. E-I-J-I Sabraya. Apparently his real first name is spelled E-I-I-C-H-I. Now, I might end up saying a lot of Japanese names, so.
Oh, good luck. That's why I never say the names, because I don't know how you pronounce half this stuff.
But anyway, Mr. Sabraya was born in Sukegawa in Fukushima, Japan on July 1901. And, you know, he'd done a lot of special effects for Godzilla movies and non-Godzilla movies that are Toho.
Yeah.
Kind of like, you know, Atrigon and all that stuff.
Yes, Mysterians, I assume.
Yeah, and also Frankenstein Conquers the World.
Yeah. And
also, too, around 1966, that's when he decided to make his own studio, at least I think, and make his own series. His first series was Ultra Q. Now, the Q stands for question. Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that.
It's Ultra Q is basically like, a Japanese version of the X-Files, the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
And maybe Stranger Things, I guess.
And that series didn't have any giant superhero.
No. Well, there are some superheroes, but monsters are superheroes or something. Anyway, some of the episodes in this series don't have monsters.
Yeah.
Alright, here's the DVD version. Here's the back. And there is some fancy cover art inside, on the inside, right here.
Yeah, a little glary. Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
It's not easy working in an attic.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, see that a little bit.
Yeah, I had to remove one disc to show you the art.
Oh, yeah.
And also, too, Mill Creek also put out a Blu-ray of Ultra Q.
Oh, yeah, the steelbook.
Yeah, here it is. This was his first series, before Ultraman. Now, apparently, they made a play of some sort called The Birth of Ultraman, which is on this Ultraman vs. Red King Blu-ray.
Yep,
because,
I have that.
Yeah, because Red King is in that play. And Red King's a very popular Ultraman monster.
Yeah.
And then... The man. The Ultraman.
Yeah, the original Ultraman.
Yep. Here's the front. Here's the back. This is Mr. Shin Hayata.
Yeah, and actually, the reason you got into Ultraman, I did too about the same time, was because we were big fans of Godzilla and ran out of things with giant monsters.
Yeah. And also, too, here's the inside. And as you can see, it comes with these no good paper covers.
Yeah, well, they're not as bad as stacking them, I think.
Yeah. And here is the Blu-ray Steelbook of the Ultraman series. You can see that.
Yep.
Here's the back. I'm not sure if I showed the back of Ultra Q. Oh, wait,
yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem with the Blu-ray Steelbook is that the discs are stacked against each other. Well, on top of each other.
Yeah. Yep.
And here's the inside. Oh. Here's the inside. Ultraman's chest and his timer.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, after Ultraman, apparently, Toei made a series called...
Oh, what is it? This one?
Yep. Captain Ultra.
This one's going to be blurry no matter what, because the cover itself is very blurry.
Yeah, apparently, it was made in 1967, and it was meant to be a filler series, right after Ultraman. And after Ultraman, let's see where I can find it, is Ultra 7.
Oh, yeah, Ultra 7.
Yep. Here's the Blu-ray Steelbook.
And these were all put out by Mill Creek, these steelbooks.
Yeah. But Shin Ultraman was put out by Cleopatra Entertainment.
Yeah.
And in the bonus features, it shows you trailers that were of movies that were put out by other movies that were put out by Cleopatra Entertainment.
Yeah. Yep. Also, if you get the regular non-steelbook versions of the Ultraman series, if you line up the spine, they make one big picture.
Yeah.
Up to what, Ultraman Taro?
No, Leo. That was the last one.
Yeah, that was part of the picture.
Yeah. Now, Mr. Sabraya, he passed away in 1970. He was 68 years old. Due to angina, which is a heart disease.
Yes. Yep.
Coronary artery disease. Coronary artery disease. Yeah, on his gravestone, they put Ultraman and Godzilla action figures at the bottom of his gravestone, of his tombstone.
Hmm.
And when 1973 came out, it's like a big year in Japan for all sorts of heroes. The Ultraman that came in that year was Ultraman Taro.
Yeah, yeah.
And Sobriety Studios, they didn't stop at making Ultraman. They made other heroes like Mirror Man, and also Jumborg Ace.
Oh, yeah.
If you can see that. And they also made Fireman, Eisenborg, the Great Dinosaur War Eisenborg, and also Gridman, until the Americans took over the series, and they turned it into Superhuman Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. That's the American version, the American adopted version. But this was not made in 1973. It was in the Heisei series.
And was that the year that Godzilla with...
Oh, yes. And also, too, the year the Toho production wanted to get into the Ultraman scenario for a little bit. And so they made... show this first. They made Jet Jaguar in Godzilla vs. Megalon. Yeah, Jet Jaguar is inspired by Ultraman, but he's a robot.
Yeah. And Ultraman is not.
Yeah. And also, too, Jet Jaguar is also in the Godzilla Fest short. He is in Godzilla Fest 4, Operation Jet Jaguar in 2023, and Godzilla Fest All Monsters Showdown in 2024, last year. And if you want to see the full shorts, you have to go to the Wikizilla website. And also find that tricky full screen button, because like I said, it's partially hidden in the box or whatever.
I'm sure it just has something to do with your computer.
Well, yeah.
Because you can adjust the screen over.
Well, yeah.
So you can see it.
But,
and what else? We got this, right?
Yeah, it's a Ultraman game.
Yeah, for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, but it's Ultraman Great. It's the American Ultraman series, Ultraman Great. Yeah, there are some Ultraman series that were made in America. Ultraman Great was one of them.
I would have thought that would have been Ultraman Mediocre.
Yeah, the other ones, Ultraman Great was also known as, let's see if I can, Ultraman Towards the Future, and it was made in 1992. And the other American Ultraman is Ultraman Powered, or Ultraman the Ultimate Hero.
Oh, and by the way, there might be screenshots periodically popping up in between all this.
Yeah, hopefully they work.
Yeah, so I'll try and take some screenshots of Shin Ultraman.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of the movie, if you've watched any of the newer Ultraman series, of course they're highly, highly CGI.
Yeah.
And you can definitely tell the CGI in this Shin Ultraman.
And the Shin Ultraman is in the Reiwa series, Reiwa era. Not in the Millennium, in case that's what you're thinking.
I wasn't thinking that.
And another American movie of Ultraman is Ultraman The Adventure Begins. In U.S. 1987, in Japan 1989. And also, another American Ultraman movie is Ultraman Risings. Here's a little card, if you can see that. And it's on Netflix.
I was going to say, I know there's some series on Netflix of Ultraman.
Yeah. And Ultraman is in some other games.
Yeah.
And also, too, there is a Ultraman, whatever, spinoff in the Katamari Damacy reroll game known as Jumbo Man. And
what else do I got here? My piece of paper time.
Yep.
Of course, this movie has all the retro sights and sounds of the original Ultraman, which was very nostalgic.
Which is in the Showa era.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the music was very reminiscent of Godzilla and Ultraman stuff.
It's the same music they used in the original Ultraman series.
And I noticed, even though it was CGI'd, to me, it looked like the Ultraman suit had some unnatural wrinkles in it that almost made it look like it was a man in a suit, like the old series was. So I don't know if that was intentional or just bad CGI or.
Anyway, about Mr. Sabraya, apparently in the episode of Ultraman Tiga, which is in this DVD, if you have them separately, The Inheritance of Darkness, or in this one, if you got the Blu-ray, they made an episode where Daigo, who is Ultraman Tiga...
Oh, was that a Blu-ray or was that a DVD?
I think this is
Should say on the side.
I think it's a DVD.
Yeah, I didn't think they were Blu-rays.
Yeah, but anyway, where Daigo went back in time, where Mr. Sabraya was still alive and making Ultra Q. I'm not sure if they made the episode in Tiga to honor Mr. Sabraya.
Oh, I would assume. Plus, the movie itself, Shin Ultraman, is like, what, a combination of Ultra Q and the original Ultraman?
Yes. There are some Ultra Q scenes in that movie.
Yeah, yep.
And also, too, Shin Ultraman was made by Toho. Yeah. There are some other Toho heroes like Godman, which is from 1972 and 1973. Green Man, 1973, 1974. Megaloman, 1979. And let's see if I can pull this out here.
Good luck.
Zone Fighter, which was in
Zone Fighter,
1973.
Which has appearances by
Godzilla, Gigan, and King Ghidorah. Here's the back. Yeah, you think you can? Yeah, see?
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah. Now, oh yeah, and also too, you can have Ultraman soundtracks. Well, this is what I got. Ultraman soundtracks. It's all in Japanese, as you can see here. Yeah, so I think Dad got me this from Japan, or my parents got me this from Japan.
Yeah, I got it on Amazon, I believe.
Yeah. Anyway, the maker of Shin Ultraman.
Uh-oh.
Yep, my piece of paper time.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Is Mr. Shinji Higuchi, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Anyway, he also made Shin Godzilla.
Yeah.
Which is also made by, let's see if I can pull his name up here. Well, he was a co-director of Shin Godzilla. Anyway, apparently there's a Shin Kamen Rider movie out, which they made a movie with them together, called Ultraman vs. Kamen Rider, but they don't fight each other, which was made, it's a television special in 1993.
Yeah. Didn't know that.
And Mr. Shinji also was involved with some movies like Attack on Titans, for all you guys who watch Attack on Titans.
Yeah, never saw it.
And he was a special effects director for the 3 Heisei Gamera movies. Gamera, the Guardian of the Universe, 1995. Gamera 2, Attack of Legion, 1996. Gamera 3, Revenge of Iris, 1999. And he was a storyboard artist for the Ultra Q movie, Legend of the Stars, 1990. Ultraman the Ultimate Hero, or Ultraman Powered, 1993, 1994. But he was uncredited. And he was also the storyboard artist. Let's see if I can find it here.
Huh? What?
Oh. Yep. For the Godzilla movie, Giant Monsters All Out Attack.
Yeah, I like that movie.
Yeah, he was a storyboard artist for that, but he was uncredited for it.
Oh, boy.
And also, too, he was an actor in the Godzilla vs. Mothra movie, 1992, as a person in the Nagoya TV tower, but uncredited.
Oh.
And he played as an actor in Death Kappa, 2010. And he played as himself in some other movies. Like this one, The 12-Day Tale of the Monster That Died in 8, 2022. Never heard of that movie.
Ditto.
Yeah.
Anyway, I liked this movie. I assume you liked it.
Yeah, it was alright.
Had some, I don't want to say running gags, but it had some things in it where early on there's a whole thing with these 2 characters calling each other buddies. One of the bad guys, what is his name? Melfius?
Alien Melfius.
Yeah, he keeps rattling off these phrases like when in Rome, do as the Romans or whatever. And he keeps saying, yeah, that's one of my favorite sayings. There's like 2 or 3 of them, and then there's a few that he doesn't like. He said, yeah, those is one of my least favorite sayings.
I'm not sure if that was important to mention.
Oh, yeah, it was important.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of the funniness of it, like casual humor, I guess.
Oh yeah, and Shin Godzilla was also made by I don't think I can pronounce that.
No, I wouldn't even try. But anyway, overall, I thought the story was really good. I enjoyed the conversation between Melfius and the guy who turned into Ultraman when they were at the playground on the swings.
Shinji Kaminaga.
I don't know. Anyway, that was a very neat conversation about like good and evil and what should be done and what shouldn't be done, and I carried over into a bar. I think they went to drink.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
And also too, you may notice that that timer Ultraman has to let him know he can't be on Earth for too long. Most different Ultramans have timers that are different. Like they might have them on the side, or they might have it in a letter like Z, like Ultraman Z or Ultraman Z. But in Shin Ultraman, he doesn't have a timer.
Yeah.
How we can tell that he's running low on Earth time or some is when he turns green.
Oh, I wondered why he turned green. I thought maybe he just fell down and took a nap when he was run out of energy.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said before, the acting I thought was good. And obviously if the story's good, you can overlook CGI stuff. I mean, it wasn't terrible CGI. It's better than some of the CGI in the actual series.
Yeah.
So are we rating this movie?
Go right ahead.
Oh. Well, the movie itself, I don't know whether to rate it. I'll probably just rate the movie and not the release of it, because the release obviously would take some away because of that subtitle issue. I'd probably give it 8.5 rolls of pink insulation out of 10. I think I've only ever seen one other Ultraman movie. The
8 Ultra Brothers.
Yeah, and that was the old Ultraman. So, and obviously this is the only Ultraman I've ever seen in the theaters.
Yeah.
So what would you rate it?
Oh, I don't know. Don't ask me what I would rate it.
After all that talking and all the paper and all the trees that died for that paper, you're not going to rate the movie? Oh, my goodness.
Well, I'm not sure if I'm good at rating things.
Well, it's probably your favorite Ultraman movie.
Yeah, it's alright.
Oh, just alright.
Yeah, I liked it.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, being alright and liking it's... What would you say? 8.5, 10, 9?
I don't know. I guess what you gave it.
Oh, there we go. Then it's unanimous. So I guess that's it. Of course, if you've seen this movie or you've seen Ultraman or any of these things, Mirror Man.
Yeah, or the other Ultraman series, if you...
Yeah, I like all this stuff, and if you've seen any of this stuff, leave a comment down below, and I'd love to talk about it, like I always say. So I guess until next time, when I have a completely different movie in the attic, which I think it's going to be a...
St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah,
it's
movie.
Getting close.
Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. And until next time, see you later. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.